Hello. Oh, I guess Dumb and Bomax were fighting. Uh, bum, bum. Oh shit! Wait, I think I did it wrong. Oh no, I haven't yet. I'm fine. Yeah. There you go. Please tell me I left. Oh no. Oh no. Actually, I can make them. Never mind. We're chill. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We are chilling. Oh. Why did I only pick one up? What? Oops. I'm dumb. Bum rat. What? What? What do you want from me? Um. Doesn't ping his own server. Oh shit. Did Rin do it? Where would I be without my lovely girlfriend? The answer is genuinely fucking nowhere, bro. Keeps trying to kill streaks, bastards. Hey. Hey. That happens on accident. Soul's playing Five Nights at Freddy's and freaking out. He hurt his toes while running from his computer and ran out of his apartment. Kantje, I got called old by who? You acknowledged it at the start of the earlier stream. I mean, I've got bad news for you. I'm doing it again tomorrow, bro. Hello, I average like 100 viewers. You crazy? Of course I'm doing this shit again tomorrow. Bumped you? Alright. So you don't want your streamer to succeed. I see how it is. After all I did for you. So all the streams of entertainment I've thrown your way. Feels like Minecraft. Feels like called you old? Dang. I don't know, man. That's... I mean, it does sadly take one to know one, I fear. Me, yap, yap, yap. Okay. Alright. Okay. See if Souls picks up if I call him. Tell Souls in his chat to pick up his Discord. Someone. He didn't pick up. Someone tell him to pick up. This bum. Are you calling me old too? No. Say goodbye to the raccoon chat. You won't be hearing from him in a week, bruh. Dead ass threatening me on main. Crazy work. Free me? I tried. Fuck, I God knows I tried. Alright, what Souls isn't picking up? Oh, he's in... Wait.
War.
Yo, Souls, what's this about you? What's this about you running around your apartment?
Oh, God! I'm focusing!
Oh, he's locked in. He's locked in. He's playing FNAF 1.
I know. He apparently he hurt his toe by running around his apartment.
Yeah, he did. Or his ankle.
I'll tell you about it in a sec, Kantje. I'm sorry. One sec. Allah's enemies out to get me.
I mean, I'm also streaming, but I was just here to check in on you, but I can stay for a bit. I'm chill.
Stay for a sec.
Yeah, I can.
Please.
No, you're not even in danger, bro. You're doing good. Just conserve your power.
Let him focus. Let him focus.
No, I've been giving him tips. I'm a pro master of FNAF 1. And all my 6 to 7 years of gaming.
Bro. And trips, I'm dead. He'll tell me about it when he's done. Is he almost free?
Yeah, actually, Loki. Almost there. You're doing good. Just no one's there. What? What? What happened? Oh no. Oh.
Is his power out?
Oh,
Start
worse.
start praying,
Oh
buddy.
no. Oh no.
Oh,
That's
it's already
so
too late.
sad.
It's already too late.
It's too late.
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay, you have two options. Okay. You could technically wait, just don't go on the cameras. I thought you jumped off the camera!
You okay, Souls?
Oh.
Souls?
Oh my god, he probably like sprinted for the hills. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Wait, did you guys hear his chair? Oh my god.
Hello?
Hello.
Are you okay?
Souls, don't tell me you actually got a valid football injury from playing FNAF.
You want to see my ankle?
Yes, I do want to see your ankle.
Yes.
I'm dead.
Actually swollen. Look at this.
Nah. What the fuck did you do? What did you do?
I got so scared I ran, I tripped on my desk and I crawled out of my apartment the first time.
Yo, you need to be banned from playing fucking horror games, bro. You are this is a liability.
Oh my god. Nah, it's fine. I just iced it. It's not like a because I can like 1 second. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I can rotate it fine and everything. It's like one of those things where it's like it's not really it's not like a mega injury. It'll just heal on its own. You know what I mean? Like you can play on it. You can play on it. You can work out on it. Same intensity as well.
Fuck.
Just I have to make sure to keep icing it while I'm playing or like doing something. Oh my god.
My god. Okay, because I one of my viewers told me you were about to die, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll hop in real quick. But it's good to hear that you're still doing alright.
Alright is a word, Kantje. It's not the word I'd use, but it's alright. Oh my god. Oh my god, so bad, Kantje. I can't. Kantje, man,
I know. You don't like horror. You can't play horror. I know this. This is known information. We've known this about you.
Oh my god.
Why are you conquering your fears now? What was the initiative? Why did the chat tell you to do it?
No, because I feel like with this upcoming Money SMP, there's a lot of things I'll need to overcome. So my fears should be one of them.
Well, I mean, yeah, but maybe you should start with a different fear, not the one that like genuinely.
Man, they told me this is the easiest game. They lied to me.
Bro,
and all them lied to me.
It is the easiest game.
What? This is the easiest.
Yeah, that's the easiest.
What happened to games like Roblox, Minecraft? You know, like
You
the
can play
Minecraft
FNAF
horror
in
zombie
Roblox.
comes and gets me or something.
Actually, I think FNAF 1
Dude, that's why Roblox.
I think FNAF 1 and Roblox is more difficult than FNAF 1, the actual video game.
No, I'm not playing No, I'm not playing Roblox for FNAF, man.
Aww. Why not?
Oh my god, man.
I love Roblox.
I'll be honest, man. Even on this swollen ankle, the second I was, bro, because Rose is like, okay, you could try to slug it out, just don't use the cat. And then I opened the cat and ran. Like, you didn't say it quick enough. And then the thing came for me. Yeah,
Dude,
and the thing came.
you have snakes in your chat, bro. I got people asking me to tell you that FNAF 4 is the easiest, which is just a lie, and you would fucking hate
lie.
FNAF 4.
It's a. You're lying to me. You know, I was gonna buy the game. I was gonna stream it tomorrow.
No. If you can't handle FNAF 1, you should not be playing FNAF 4. You should not be playing FNAF 4.
Because you know I'm like, by the Kantje, I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
I know, I can hear. I fully believe it.
Kantje's known me for 4 years. 4 years.
This motherfucker, bro. There's no way. Chat, listen. Like as much as I shit on Souls during Money SMB season, I love him a lot. He's a great friend of mine, and if I get him to play FNAF 4 tomorrow, he's going to be dead the day after it. There's we need him to stay alive, bro. He needs to stay living.
I would play FNAF 4 even if it's scarier, but I need a group of people in VC. We need to be like a group effort. I'm so serious. We need to be like a team.
We can do teams. We can do a VC. We can do a VC.
But to make it fair, only for our friend group, not for the stream. Obviously, I'd open my camera for the boys, so you guys can
for
watch
the
my
boys,
face.
yeah.
So it's gonna be funny for you guys, but not them, because I'm not doing a face cam for these lot.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine I did face cam with these fucking horror streams?
Dude. To be fair, like, best clips of all time. Not worth it, but they would be the best clips of all time.
No, I think I'd be the biggest streamer in the world.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my god.
Have you seen Souls getting jump scared before, Rose?
I actually really haven't.
Genuinely, I like no word of a lie. It is like you know when somebody says that they jump when they get scared. Like he launches like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
He almost has Toon Force. It's crazy work.
I remember Kantje. I remember Kantje's in VC. I was playing like a little horror game and I had my face cam on. Something came up. I launched out of my chair. I did like a roll and I ran out of the fucking room.
It looks like they attached the fucking rocket boots to his chair, bro. He flew. He flew.
What? that bad?
No, Souls and horror do not mix. They do not mix.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
People think it's a joke, man. People think it's clip farm. It's not.
Yeah, you would never survive FNAF 4. I can't
No,
lie.
he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. That's why I'm telling him not to fucking
Yeah, I
play.
can't even play that game. I get scared, and I love horror.
No, Rose. We weren't even playing like a FNAF game. We were playing some bullshit ass
It was
like
some fucking
baby
yeah. I think it was some fucking Roblox horror game like type shit.
Yeah, we were playing. I had my camera with me, Rin, Kantje, I had my camera on. Second something happened, I like launched up into the air and I started like rolling out of the fucking room, locked the door. I was gone for like 5 minutes. No one knew where I was.
I have seen this man whip out.
Damn.
I have seen this man whip out pages and fucking prayers from the Quran mid horror game before, trying to cleanse his fucking wrongdoings and hope that he gets salvation.
You slamming the Quran onto the fucking camera.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's
You know I have the
gonna be
Bible
good.
and the Quran next to me right now. I'm so serious. I have both.
Dude, next time you play a FNAF game, you gotta use the Quran as your mouse mat. It'll go through it, bro.
Understand? You know when I ran out of the room? I got the holy books with me and I went to my bedroom and I locked the door for a second. I held it up against the door.
The evil spirits can't get him while he's in there.
Well, why, man? Because I believe in this juju, bro. Some evil spirit's gonna come get me.
Oh.
Bro, I know, bro. No, lie, man. My enemies will prosper. They're gonna come attack me. What if the monster is real? What if it takes me from the game?
No,
What if Freddy is real?
This is true. These are real
They're
questions.
not. Freddy is not real. What do you mean?
How do you know this?
Oh, I know.
How?
Because I know. Because
Yo, by the way, chat, Clown cannot know that this happened today. I'm saying this now. Okay? Not a word.
Why?
Because he's gonna make fun of me. Not a word, chat.
Yeah.
Alright, I have to head out. Souls, stay safe.
Yeah.
Don't listen. If
I'll
these
try my
motherfuckers
best.
give you a fucking horror recommendation, pass it by me or like maybe Tay first or
I'll
some
pass
shit.
it by you. You know, it's honest to me. Pro 4D was like, oh yeah, man, you're gonna have the greatest time ever to play FNAF 4.
Ooh, shit.
Fucking liar. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye, Rose, as well.
Don't. Bye.
Bye,
See
Kantje.
ya. Fucking idiots, bro. I love them. I love them, but they're fucking idiots. The fuck? Okay. Oh my god. Oh. 60. Hey, good shit. Well done, everyone. Well done. Yeah, so for context, I'm currently trying to just look for creepers. Don't know how successful it's gonna be though, because people kind of keep sleeping. But yeah, I don't really have any major purpose yet. My purpose right now is survive. And my objective is to figure out what my purpose can be. That's kind of my main goal at the moment. But currently my purpose is to survive. Your purpose is to figure out? No, my objective is to figure out what my purpose is. It would be a bit silly if my purpose is the same thing as my objective, wouldn't it? The thing is, everyone, listen, you know, this is my question. I want to know why Bliss is the way that it is, and why everyone treats one another the way that they do. Like, why is it so normal on this server to slime everyone out for your own success? What is the point? And I want to figure out why everyone is doing that. Why this president was set. Trying to lure here, lore boy? Well, you either fucking watch it or you don't. It's that simple. But the point stays. I want to know why people are the way that they are on this server. And why this world seems so much more fucked than all of the other ones. But hey, what do I know? And that makes an infinite cycle. Yeah, and I understand that part, right? I understand that part. But that doesn't mean that it's like... There's a reason why it's perpetual. And the interesting thing is that Muggum and Will, you know, people seen as kind of like the main, well, not main villains per se, but the people who hold the majority of the power on the server, the strongest team, they're gone. And we're still fighting each other. We're still killing each other. I mean, look in chat. Like, oh, what? Oh, Nemvi was using Astra. Like, we were, not even too long ago, we were calling GG on a fight. And I think Nebula is trying to find someone to kill. Like, this server is without its main antagonists. And yet, we still act like we're being hunted. And we're still trying to get all of the scraps that are available just to secure our own survival a little bit longer. Like, everyone wants to hit that pristine +5 so bad, so that when they die, they know they still have 4 lives left, you know? But, oh? But why? Why, when cooperation can be so much more effective? That's kind of my question right now. And the person who might be able to help, or the people that might be able to help me answer it are Q and Silva. But Q is currently very much preparing his own fight. And Silva, God knows where Silva is. So yeah, I'm kind of just... Take this as my own thought bubble. My own hypothesis. I'm creating a theory, and that requires a hypothesis, and maybe I will be wrong. But maybe I will be right. Am I nearing spawn? No, far from it even. So you have different people trying to claim that spot? Yes, but why? But why? You don't, like, that's, you know, that's the part I'm not understanding. I've visited places before. Oh, look, well, there you are. I've visited places before that have absolutely no fucking purpose to have a main antagonist, and they don't gain main antagonists. So why does Bliss? What do you think you'll reach when you reach a conclusion? Wither. I guess a wither. Oh, there it is. I don't have a bow. Yeah, wither doesn't affect me, buddy. I'm very sorry to say. God, I'm bad at this. If only I had a ranged weapon on me. Oh, come on. It's almost in its fucking melee stage. Yes! Sorry. Side quest. You say this, but did Redaxa truly need a Harbinger? I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, nighttime. Oh shit. Where are the creepers? Phew. Shit. I ruined that. That was on me. Oh, hell no. What? Okay, well. Maybe you shouldn't spawn them in clutches of 3, server. Take a hint. That'd be nice. Okay, alright, okay. Been to other places? Which one do you mean? Oh, been to a couple weird ones before, but like, I don't know. Name-wise, you mean? I'd have to think for a second on that, I'll be really honest. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh, thank the Lord the thing that exploded on me. That would have been bad. I mean, I've received a lot of intel from Strength before, but I haven't been there yet. Let's see. Obviously, a version of a couple of worlds that I believe no longer exist. But there we go. Like, I know, for example, that the Arcadia that I remember things about is not the Arcadia that exists today. I know that there is a Showtime, but I should steer very far away from that. And I mean, now I'm here, but Lord knows for how long. Are these memories or places you've physically been? I mean, does that matter? Like, I've been, like, whether or not I've been there, I have memories. So, it doesn't really change anything now, does it? Like what? Like whether or not I have physically been there myself, I have memories of it, so I might as well have been. Right? In fact, I can't. I don't really know where I have been and where I haven't. I just am. But I'm assuming that the places I've been from, sorry, the places that I have memories from are places I've been to. I don't know. Maybe. So there's a possibility of you going to the new Arcadia. I could, but again, I believe that there is already, fuck, a version of me out there. Oops. So I probably shouldn't. I don't really know what happens if I do go. I'll be honest. But I really don't want to be responsible for like an entire world exploding. That will make me feel very bad. So maybe we don't do that and we steer very far away from it for now. I'm a brick. The explaining doesn't sound great. Yeah, no, absolutely not. We are not going to go through one of those again. Sick. We are not going to go through one of those again. We're not doing that. I mean, it wasn't just Arcadia that went that day, you know? There is a lot of other worlds that vanished. But Arcadia was one of them. Thank you for the raid, Ace. Okay, all right. Anyway, as I said, we'll figure out why everything is the way that it is here eventually, I'm sure. How's Bliss? Still just as confusing as the first day I arrived here. Shit. There we go. There we go. Oh, fuck. I did not mean to do that. Well, these can go then. Alright. Hello? There we go. Okay. Anyway, as I was. I just kind of want to know why people on this world feel so fucking like I guess justified to actively go out and kill each other. I don't know. You have a starting theory? I mean, if you can't, if no one is around to hurt you, then you can't be hurt, right? Preemptive action. The belief that if you take out anything that could potentially threaten you and only your team remains, you win. Maybe... What the fuck? Okay, we're passing that. Maybe just a cycle of self-destruction. Maybe these people just don't want to live anymore. In a world like this, I would understand it. It sounds very depressing, but it's true. So maybe they want to jump the shark. See if they can find something that can kill them, or die, or they try to kill it first, but then they die trying, you know? I don't know. It's, I have running theories, but none of them feel entirely convincing just yet. I guess my main belief is that it comes from a sense of desperateness and lack of control. In a world with magical items and other artifacts that are revealed to be stronger every single day, it only makes sense that you want to be ahead of the curve. So, you know, you try as hard as you can to be the first to gain access to everything that reveals itself as a new potential threat, so that no one else can use it against you. And so that you can use it against others. And maybe that's just a level of corruption of power. Like, yeah, if you give a dog a crown, that doesn't instantly make him a king, but he'll definitely start barking orders at you. I'll promise you that. Oh. Like, look what Q's got, you know? I'm very lucky that I ended up on this side of the spectrum. I've got probably one of the strongest fucking people in the entire world protecting me. You're worried your phone won't fall into the same pipeline during your time here? Not really. No, not really. Type. Be there soon. Okay. No, I'm not worried about that. Because I'm not good enough to be a threat to this world. Even if you gave me the strongest weapon this server had to offer, I would never be able to master it in time to represent even a percentage of a threat to someone. So, if anything, if the power ends up being all corrupting, someone will kill me and I will be stopped before I do any real damage. There's no risk in me being here. I'm a low priority target. That's why I'm not scared. Hope that makes sense. And I'm trusting of Q and Silva because it seems that they have made the wise decision to share one of these corrupting weapons, that being the Aura Gem. And I think for some reason, by them sharing it, they've lowered the amount of, like, risk of them completely losing their shit or going on a power trip. Alternatively, they could just not want to look for that at all. That's very true and possible, because it's not always a realistic outcome for someone to, like, not become power hungry when they get their hands on one of these weapons and share it. I mean, look at Mugam and Will. Apparently all they have currently is the Mega Mace, and they seem to be pretty fucking batshit crazy and hunting out there for kills. And that's the thing, you know? Like, maybe they're delaying it. It's possible. It's entirely possible that they're just delaying it. I don't know. I have no idea. Again, that's why I am here. I'm here to figure out why this world ticks the way that it does, and hopefully, potentially, be able to give at least one person the advice that they need to avoid it happening to them, so that when this server inevitably stops and a new one will begin, they can take that with them into the next world and hopefully prevent it from happening again. I'm not here to save this world. I'm already too late for that. But we know it's going to happen again. It always happens again. No, I'm not that person. Though, may he rest in peace. He saved a lot of lives that day. I guess that's my theory. I guess my theory is that the powers of this world corrupt people. And I mean, look. Look at what I have. I have a life gem. What power is corrupting me? All this thing is doing is keeping me alive. Right? I'm not gonna dash through someone or disable their gem or summon a storm or fly with gigantic chains through the sky carrying out judgment. I'm just trying to survive. I got the least corrupting gem of them all. Fair enough, you were a small part of him. go with that. Good point. No, it's true. A good part of my inventory is dedicated to doing damage to other people. But that is because I also need to be able to show this world that if attacks happen, I'm capable of defending myself. So, I guess my hypothesis isn't entirely incorrect. Maybe there is more to this than I thought. God, I'm not going to keep a journal. I refuse to keep a journal. I absolutely refuse. My gem can't... Well, okay, yeah. Technically speaking, it could remove life. Partially. But the worst that it can do is prevent another person from regaining health. So... Yeah, no, I mean, true. There is an offensive part to even my gem. But then again, I don't have the capabilities to fight well enough to be able to actually be counted as a threat. So I'm not too worried about that currently. Fuck, I'm just walking around. Where's Q? Maybe I should go talk to some of the other people that also logged in today for the very first time. And hopefully not die to their hands as it goes on. Do you know one called money? What, you mean the center of corruption? The home of greed? Yeah, of course I do. Don't go there. There's no point. It's a cancer upon everything else, and it spreads its roots everywhere. People get grabbed from it left and right, entering its arena, hoping to figure out and find glory, only to leave even more depressed and hollow than they already were. It's a bad place. That's why I didn't go there. Well, I didn't. Sounds like you know it well. Of course I do. Is even that world beyond saving? Yes. Money can't be saved. Whoops. Where is he? Ah. Hello, mate.
You.
So how did that go?
Oh, it went so fun. I almost died like twice, but I freaking popped him.
Nice. So were you just fighting Dumb alone?
Yeah, it's just a 1v1.
Oh, I see. Okay, because I saw multiple people calling it GG when it was over, so I was like, I don't know if.
Yeah, no. What do you call it? All of that team, which they call themselves Team Zenith.
Zenith?
It's such a cool name. It's
That
like
is
the
a
sword and
really good
terrain.
name. Yeah, I do like that a lot. That's a lot. That's a good name.
But what do you call it? That team ended up just coming to watch.
Okay.
And, but
That's good. That's good.
what you been up to though? What you been up to?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of lore farming at the moment.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I'm trying to look further into how to potentially help out for, well, the next world. In a nutshell, as in, Bliss 4, may it ever happen?
I mean,
because I don't think I'm gonna keep it a complete stack with you here, Q. I don't think this world is left to be saved anymore. This this already got its end written all over it. But I'm trying to. I've come to a hypothesis. I believe that this world has an inherent sense of power creep and corruption that is introduced not only by the gems, but by every other mythic that is present on it. And that in an attempt to either defend themselves or in an attempt to wipe out the enemy before they can fight back, it's basically just in a perpetual state of violence and killing each other.
Okay.
The reason that I kind of wonder why though is that the last one, Bliss 2, ended with the entire server kicking that corruption out. Right? You all teamed up against Mugham. So then this is where my question that's the big question why my hypothesis is hopefully going to be proven wrong. If in season 2 you guys destroyed the source of corruption by getting rid of the game breakers and taking out Mugham, why did it come back? And is it really an inherent part of this server? Can that root ever really be plugged or removed? That's my question. And I think that has become my purpose. I think that's why I'm here.
What, to stop it?
To prevent it from happening again. Or, well, attempt to, at least. I'm not stopping it here. I've already told you, this server is over. This world is ending, and it has already gone through so many fucking cycles of just people killing each other again and again and again and again. It's not going to stop. It's just going to keep going. So I want to know why and where that source of corruption came from. And actually, that's why I wanted to talk to you. Because surprisingly, you're one of the people, together with Silva, that have one of the strongest items in this server. Yet I don't sense you have any negative ideas or plans in motion. You just wanted, for a lack of a better term, vibe. You're just messing around with the gem.
Basically.
But then what sets you apart from Storms?
From my understanding in Bliss is that a lot of people, especially with their goals and their ambitions, are their core personalities set to what is like an overdrive, right?
Right.
I have some tendencies to people please, so I had an entire thing where I fully self-sacrificed, even to the point where I literally broke my gem to try to stop caring about someone, and it didn't work. Right. Those traits to people get put into overdrive in the server, right? And the thing is that the worst part is when you have someone who's really stubborn in the server. And there's 2 people right now who are real stubborn. It's Mugham and it's Dolphin.
Okay.
And this is the whole reason why the whole Ellie and Horizon thing will go on for like until finale, is because Mugham is someone who thinks he was fully robbed in the season 2 finale. Like he was on track to win, right? Like
Right.
it's been shown time and time again. The second that like one person drops, then another, and then they just steamroll usually.
Yeah.
And it's
Obviously.
just if they just got 1 or 2 drops in the finale, like season 2, they would have steamrolled. But the thing is, Mugham went to restock, and out of the 20 little end gateways, the one he went through glitched out and kicked him into the void. Call
Yeah.
that divine intervention. Call it what you want. But
I think it's karma. The man who's been using glitches the entire season to make himself stronger died to a glitch. I think there's a universal karma there. Oh!
They 3v1 whilst he was down?
Oh no. If you want to go, go.
I'm fine. I'm staying here.
Okay.
Like, that doesn't concern me. That's genuinely. Genuinely. A low blow.
So, who is Inspiration Joe?
That's Benji.
Benji. Okay.
That's a low blow. They attacked him at his base. That's insane.
Fuck, man. Okay.
Like, anyways. But, so, obviously, Mugham got, what do you call it? Let me just wait 1 second. Sorry, I have a bunch of song requests and I want to like play them later, but I low-key want to play Minecraft music, so
You're
I'm
good,
just gonna
don't
fucking
worry.
like skip all these and take a screenshot of them. Anyways, okay, here we go. But stubborn people, right?
Mhm.
Mugham lost season 2 finale.
Yeah.
It was pretty sad for him. Like he was really pissed off, and so what he did was he vowed, I'm pretty sure, like at the start of the season, that wasn't going to happen again. No matter how the server ends, in whatever way possible, he's going to make sure he wins. And it's not just that, but it's his drive for power. He's one of the most stubborn people I've ever known.
Mm-hmm.
And when he wants something, he'll get it, but he won't just be satisfied with that. He has to keep it. Because there was something called the Mythic War, right?
Yeah.
Where basically it was Dolphin, Nemvivo, Dragon, what do you call it? Like, so it's Dolphin, Nemvivo, Dragon, Whatmax, Lezzy, and like me at times. Versus
Okay.
what was like Mugham and Will.
Okay.
Or no, it was actually even Mugham at some point. And so Mugham had all the mythics, and like he was unstoppable. But then randomly, because Dolphin had 1 mace, and because maces do a bunch of damage, we don't have totems. Mugham genuinely got like skyscraper maced even through Turtle, and lost it all.
Yeah.
Right. But the thing is with Mugham, and the thing is that the scary thing with stubborn people, is that they don't give up. And so then Mugham spent ages climbing like back more and more and more and more
Mm-hmm.
to get back that power. And the thing is, he did. He got back like the netherite, he got back the egg, he got back most of the maces, he got back all the tools, he got back everything. And then there was only 2 things that Dolphin had, which was one of the maces, because it's 3, and the netherite chestplate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they had been like trying like so hard to get like Dolphin on to just take that fight. And so then Dolphin, on the other hand, is also a very, very, very stubborn person. And she was trying literally everything in the book to kill them. She was trying so many different traps. She was trying arrow cannons. She was trying orbital strikes. She was trying, like, I think it finally dumbed down to Dolphin was 300 blocks in the air, invis with a mace, and Whatmax had all of her trims on and the netherite chestplate, and was going to fight Mugham. And so Mugham was right in the prime position. What do you call it? Dolphin jumped down to mace him. She missed the attribute swap, and she fucked it. And so then that happened, And finally, she ended up, one Max ended up, I think, dying with the chest plate. But here's the
Fuck.
thing. There's only one thing left, and it was the mace.
Mm-hmm.
And that, Dolphin ended up actually giving to Dragon for a bit to keep safe.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon, someone who isn't stubborn, someone who, reasons, someone who has logic.
Yeah.
He ended up giving it to Mugham. And, funnily enough,
Why?
Dolphin was so happy with that. Because the thing is that Ellie's entire plan was just, we're gonna stash all of the mythics.
Yeah.
Like, yes, until a rainy day that we're just gonna get them back, but we're gonna stash all of the mythics.
Right.
And
Oof.
then everyone can have fair fights. Everyone can just enjoy their stuff and just be happy. And so Dragon thought, you know what? I'll just give him it. And so then they had the mythics.
Just to end it?
Just to end it. And it always takes, if you really want to end all of this, two stubborn people fighting over something is gonna last forever. One stubborn person going for something is only gonna end in one way.
Yeah.
But one person who thinks logically can end wars, can end entire conflicts between two stubborn people.
Yeah.
And that may result in maybe one stubborn person winning, but
You're telling me that Mugham at some point lost everything.
He lost everything because he's so stubborn. Of that stubbornness, he got everything back. He did not falter, he did not give up. He kept going. And he went even further. Honored one event. He knew
So
that
you'd say that he tasted what is equivalent to absolute power on this server.
Oh, 1,000,000%. He had everything. He could literally log on the server and kill someone whenever he wanted to, but he didn't.
And when he lost that, he wanted to get it back no matter what.
And that's why it concerns me on why he's given out all the mythics. Which I don't know, the rest of, if I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
But I think it's just my clue is that the only thing that they didn't give out was the mace. So I'm pretty sure this is a way of them just giving out every single mythic and just going on a hunt and basically getting them all back.
For sport?
Yeah, people are not the best on the server.
So we have a guy who got a glimpse of what it's like to practically rule the world. That was taken away from him. And as you put it, his stubbornness forced him to put everything back together again.
Yeah.
But what about Dolphin? What about Dolphin now? What's she doing now?
Making means to get back at Mugham. She has a 10-player team. Or alliance. She's getting back up.
And what if she loses?
Then she'll get back up. And then she'll patch her wounds. And then she'll walk straight forward to
what is the point of fighting forever?
Stubbornness.
Okay. Stubbornness. I'm trying to... Okay, okay. So, the guests, right? Let's look at it from a different perspective. Let's assume Mugham and Dolphin, currently Mugham, maybe Will as well, but definitely Mugham himself, strongest guy on the server, Lord knows where he is. Uh, on God's soul, may he never return. No, I'm kidding. On a real note, like we don't know where he is. We don't know if or when he's coming back. But Dolphin is still here. So the thing that I find so fucking annoyingly interesting is that even in a world where Mugham doesn't actually exist anymore, Dolphins team still stands. Dolphins still has a 10-player alliance. They still want, like they as in the entire team, they still want to try their hardest to I don't know, get power in some way, shape, or form, I suppose. I don't know. But why? If Mugham is gone, what's the threat at bay? Why have a 10-player alliance?
Well, you think of actual wars.
Mm-hmm.
When people die, they're gone forever. But when people die on this, they come back. And yes, they lose energy, but they're probably just going to kill someone who's weaker than them.
Mm.
So realistically, the only means to an end is to literally either fucking... God, okay, it worked in Season 2 because death banning was a thing, but revivals, they still existed, so... Breaking gems doesn't even work because people just get them back easily. But the only way to truly win is by winning finale. Because if you win right at the end, then that's a constant win. There's no, like...
There's no more continuing. The cycle has closed. The loop is
LeBron
done.
James once said, like... You're only a winner until you win again. Right?
Right.
But the thing is that if there's literally... Like, you can, like... If you can just... Say, like, LeBron... He went... Like, the Lakers won the fucking... Like, the playoffs or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was it. No more basketball existed. They technically win. They would have stayed a winner. They would, like, their, like, track record, that streak would have been there forever.
But then basketball comes back because off season ends and the new season begins.
But I mean, like, removing the existence.
No, I know. But you're missing my point. I agree with what you're saying, but my point is, if Mugham or Dolphin wins Bliss 3, what'll happen when Season 4 arrives? The same thing again?
Yeah.
Nah, that can't happen again.
It will. They'll just try to win again. And then again, and again.
But do people realize that? Or is it just, like, fucking the people like you, Q, who kind of, like, no offense, you thorn out. You're there for the vibes, bro. That's it. You're chilling. You and Silva both. You're just here to have fun. You're not trying to win. You're not trying to rule the world. You're piss chilling. That's all you really want to do, right? So, are the only people capable of seeing that there's no point in trying to win because winning is not permanent people that don't care about winning?
The people that don't care about winning live the best lives on this server because they make the most of what they have. Not people like Mugham and Dolphin only care about the destination, not that journey. Funnily enough, I learned that from someone who was Dolphin's best friend, actually. That was Nem.
I see.
I learned that it's not, like, for them, this is just all this big road. Right, it's all this big road, and it's like the second that they get to the end of it and they know that they won, they'll just go on another road and win. And the reason why I'm doing so good is because right now I've got it all, or not. I don't think I have it all. I have everything, and that's this nice house. Like, I've got a little bit of a remnant of an old team. I've got I'm having fun with Dumb, and I've got my best friend just here with me.
Everyone has to be drunk on something.
They really do. But yeah.
But then, what are the guests supposed to be drunk on?
That's for them to figure out.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. With as little time as is left, I have. I do appreciate the insights you shared. This is a lot, and I'll have to process it. But I think I understand a little bit more about how this world ticks. It's just maybe it's a foolish goal to try to completely cleanse the next world after this one of its sins, and try to balance everything out a bit. Try to help out. Maybe instead of trying to move the goalposts, get rid of corruption, I can try to save as many people from themselves as possible in as little time as I have.
You went from sounding like the prophet to sounding like me.
I don't know who the prophet is.
Oh, here's a story. So, there's a god that oversees this entire world. His name's the prophet.
Okay.
And so, Bliss as a whole is a test to see what, at least last season, was to see how how far people would go for greed. These are gems. In the actual world, these are literal gemstones that were thousands, right? So obviously, the greed that people have, they're gonna want gems. They're gonna want this power. They're gonna want mythics, right? So Bliss is just world's biggest test to see how greedy people are. See how far people will go for power. See people, fuck others over, betray their teammates, break lifelong promises, oaths, swears, even rules at times.
Right.
Just to get more power.
Just to get more power. Yeah.
It's just one big test.
Okay.
It's an assessment.
But the thing that I'm kind of worrying about here, Q, is that let me ask you this. Why don't you chase after these things? And I'm asking you knowing the answer to the question. It doesn't make you happy, right? You don't chase after power because why would you? You're just going to run into a wall like Dolphin, like Muggum, and it doesn't make you happy, right?
In a way. The reason I don't chase after power, or some power, is because what's the fun of it? What's the fun in an egg that just doubles your cooldowns of gem abilities you can already use? What's the fun in swords that just do more damage? What's the fun in heretic that just lets you shoot blood sauce? That's boring, right?
Right.
This is
You're Spider-Man, bro.
I get to fling around. The maces are so much fun. I get to put impact frames every time I fucking squash someone. Everything else? Fuck no. It's not fun to me.
So, okay. Good. Then, yeah, we're on the same page here. It doesn't... I say it doesn't make you happy, you say it's not fun, but the point remains the same. But that's kind of the thing, Q. If you chase after something like that, power like that, and alienate yourself from so many other people in this world, even to people like Muggum and Dolphin, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta... for a prophet to succeed in that goal, to really test how greedy a human being can be, you have to remove the human element of someone. Because humans are stopped by emotions other than greed. Sometimes, even anger can be enough to stop you from chasing after becoming the strongest person ever. So for this apparent god of the world to get someone to become the most greedy person, or to check how greedy a person can be, then surely that prophet's goal would be to unmake a human, to create greed incarnate.
To make a weapon?
Almost. Why a weapon?
Old friend fucking had a whole complex about it.
I see.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on this server that see themselves as weapons. But
Yeah,
I, funnily enough,
because that's the thing, you don't, and you're chill, and you're happy, and you're doing all right. And the people that do see themselves as weapons are fucking, I need more energy. I need weaponry. I need one of the heretic gems. I need to be Mugga, but then not with the question mark on my, like they just become power hungry, because once you remove the human element from a being as fucking beautiful as a human being, all you keep is a vessel without a purpose, without emotion. And what do beings do in life? Just like animals do on the fucking plains, they try to be the strongest, they try to be untouchable. You remove the humanity from someone, and all you're left with is an empty shell of a person that wants to be the strongest so that they survive, so that they win. Because in the end, the core objective of any creature is survival. And if you remove humanity from a person, they will try to make sure that they will be the only remaining thing, because they don't see themselves as human anymore. They don't see everyone around them as equals, because they think humanity is weak.
I'm genuinely clapping. That's A plus. That's actually an A plus. You got it down.
Okay.
It took you a lot. It's a lot faster for you to figure that than me, but
well, it's because I've made mistakes in my own past before, and also because that's the thing. I was thrown into this world purely as a third party perspective. I believed you. If I was here in day one, I would have been just as fucked as half of you all are. But because I'm here now, entirely clean. Okay, well, not entirely. I have strength pots in my inventory. I have a gem in my offhand, but like I'm mostly kept clean from the environment and from the effects. And I was taken in by probably the chillest person on the entire fucking server. So that allows me to have an absolute normal and unbiased perspective of the people in this world. The reason that I understand is because I'm free. I have not been chained down by the fucking corruption of this world yet.
This corruption, Jesus fucking Christ.
But that's why okay, sorry, one more thing. I know I'm talking so much. I'm so sorry. But that's why I'm so worried about one thing. I understand it, and I was taken in by someone who understands it, but Dumb is trying to get your gem. So that means that even the guests aren't immune to the effects of this world. People are already trying to get each other's energy and to get as strong as possible. It's genuinely an instant effect, and the only reason I wasn't affected, Q, is you and Silva. And also because I'm dog shit and I would have insta-dropped. But the point remains the same. The point remains the exact same.
I mean... And what would be your means to solving that problem? Because I see it as two ways. I tried one, which is A, you try to fix everyone. You try to solve all their problems and try to make them human. Or you either do one of two things, which if you're trying to solve the problem of everyone being weapons, you could effectively get rid of all of those weapons.
Yeah.
The pedestal's broken now, so no one can repair their gem.
Yeah.
If you broke the gem of every single person who went after power and only left the people who were fully realized, you wouldn't have many people. Or, to make a world where everyone just sees himself as weapons, you could kill everybody who sees himself as humans and has their own feelings, and only keep the ones that want power alive. So at that point, it's just an infinite kind of cycle. It's just hell.
Yeah, okay. No, I do understand.
But the one thing is in trying to fix everyone, for me, it never worked out. I ended up trying to help people no matter what. I tried helping one of the most flippant person the one person that doesn't even know himself, the one person that one day will be on a team, one day will be on the next. Maybe that's not what he actually is, but it's so hard to tell what he is. And try fixing everyone, and then trying to put everyone back together whilst keeping yourself a whole is just impossible. I think me giving up on Storms was the whole reason why I'm like how I am now.
Right. And what about Storms? He's got Heretic. How's he doing? Is he gonna try to stop Muggum? Is he trying to become the strongest person still? Is he after power?
He's trying to kill Muggum.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants power. He wants to kill Muggum. He
Because
literally
you know what
says
my
that no
worry
matter
is.
what.
Sorry, no, go on.
What's your worry?
You finish. You finish.
I was gonna say he's like someone who's like very much admitted that he's drawn to power no matter what. But what are you gonna say?
This is the thing. You told me. I'm actually fucking incredibly glad that you told me about this prophet, because yes, I would have completely agreed with you in a world where there wasn't this prophet figure. Like, yeah, let's just destroy everything that brings that innate feeling of power and corruption forward, right? But if this world has these weapons and the purpose of them is to attempt to see how greedy beings can become, then if we destroy these things, the prophet will just come up with another test.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
we're definitely not gonna get anywhere by destroying all of these strong items. The prophet would just come up with something else. So my answer to that question is currently I don't know. I wish I knew. God, I wish I... You know what, Q? Having this all figured out by day 3 would be fucking lovely, bro. I'll be so honest.
having everything figured out would be nice, but
yeah, it would be. And something like... The next logical step you take is going like, oh, let's kill God, right? Don't do that. You know why not?
nope. How's that?
Imagine giving a being the power to kill a god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll just become more greedy than ever before. They'll stop seeing themselves as human even more than before that. Killing... I don't even think that the prophet is killable. That would be weird, honestly. But if it is, then I don't want to discover that. I don't want anyone to discover that, actually. I would like that to remain a secret for the rest of fucking time. No one should have that type of power. Absolute power corrupts absolutely every single time. And I believe that the prophet on Bliss is all-powerful, because if you are all-powerful, that means you cannot be all good. And a god who created this world is definitely not all good.
Oh, definitely not. But that leaves me with a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather live in a world, or would you rather live in a lie, or live in the truth?
I'd rather live in a lie with my friends than live in the truth alone.
That's fair.
I think that's... I think the life Muggum leads... Because sure, he's got will, but that's not the same as you and Silva. I think the life Muggum leads is one so sad and depressing, I couldn't ever wish it upon my worst enemy, and I sincerely hope Muggum wakes up.
But being at the top is lonely?
Because genuinely, how the hell is that anything else than a living nightmare?
It really is, honestly. It really is. Like, I can only imagine. And the thing is that he finds his joy in different ways.
But is that real joy, or is that just stimulation? Like,
Oh, yeah,
Like,
probably simulation.
is what he does joy? Does he genuinely derive joy out of hurting other people and holding power over them? Or is that just his own god complex feeding his ego in a way that makes him feel validated? Right? Like, I don't
It's
know. Like, a being like that, someone who sees themselves as more or even at least different than human, can't be happy. I refuse to believe it. He has to be the saddest person on the planet.
oh, it definitely is. I don't know. Like, the thing is that as well is that the entire server thinks he's just a weapon. Like
Right.
the entire server just thinks he's like nothing but like a weapon, nothing but like just like no one ever has reached out to understand him. The only person he cared about like dearly just left him. That was Nezo.
Mm-hmm.
And then Storms, he's a 50-50 on whether he loves him or he hates him.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why he has will. That's why he's like the loneliness of everything. That's why he's with Will. That's why he has plans set in motion to make sure Will never leaves him. Make sure he never lets go.
But that's not friendship,
And
that's bondship. That's bonding.
mhm. That's just
That's
it's
wow, okay. That's not the connection of friendship, that's the connection of chains. Chains that'll drag them both down if they don't realize what's happening really fucking soon.
that's why they make such a good duo, because they do the same thing to other people.
I think they make a
I
good
mean-
duo because there's still other people to challenge them. I think they'll start eating each other the second that they're the only ones left.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, what do you call it? I mean, granted, Welcome's always been like this. We started the server Brotherhood. You really think that was a team made of trust? That was a team made of a contract.
Yeah, that's not... No.
That was written words in a book that basically...
I don't know much
like,
about
put trust in
Brotherhood,
them.
but I know about the Blood Pact.
Oh yeah, everybody does.
Yeah. I have one...
And,
I don't know how long of a question this is, and I really don't want to force you to answer another 20-minute monologue. Why did Nezo leave Muggin behind?
Because he wanted to be his own person. Nezo is someone who is very, very... Like... Actually, not just that. He understood, like, exactly what Muggum's doing to Will. He understood that all he was kind of there for was being Muggum's friend. It's like they were best friends. But he kind of realized that, like, the more he thought about it, the more he thought, okay, is this friendship or is this just control? And so then he finally made the decision, we just left Brotherhood. And he's also a very, very impulsive person. But this time, he had been thinking about leaving Muggum for months. Literal months. Like, he wanted to so badly, never found the time.
Mm-hmm.
When he fought Nappa?
I wasn't there. Oh, for the Dragon Egg.
Yeah, for the egg.
Yes, I do know about
Yeah,
that.
no. He fucking... What do you call it? He was... Yeah, I think he was fine to betray him then and there.
Jesus. At that point already?
Yeah, no. But... Still.
Did Muggum see that? Did Muggum know?
What do you mean? I mean... I'm not sure. Neither just kept... I guess...
I don't know. Oh, I see where this is going. I'm gonna have to talk to Muggum. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay. Pause. I'm gonna see if somebody else is up for a quick chat. You can join me if you want.
You gonna go talk to the big Twan about the fucking depths of the server?
If you think I'm walking up to Twan with with lore, sorry, you are sorely mistaken.
Where do you think you're gonna go to?
1 second, sorry.
Who do you think you're going to? Or who are you going to?
I want to talk to Dumb.
Actually, funnily enough, I need to go see him as well. You want to play him a visit?
I want to talk to Dumb because I want to know what it feels like. Or, sorry, not feels like. I want to know what it looks like for somebody who's that fresh to the server to be that. To have the goal of going after power already. I feel like
Oh,
Dumb.
I was the one who gave him that.
I know. And by the way, you're like on a spectrum. You're a bad person for doing that.
1,000,000%.
But I was gonna say, I think that you did accidentally give me the perfect test subject. Okay, I'm not gonna test on him, by the way. But what I'm trying to say
Perfect
is that
test subject.
listen. I
okay.
swear I'm not a fucking crazy doctor. Listen, what I mean with that is that I think you've given me a perfect example of someone who has started to feel the effects of corruption this server brings upon someone.
Mm-hmm.
A lightning in a bottle situation. A example that would have never come up had you not shown him that gem and had you not challenged him for it.
Yeah.
So I want to talk to Dumb. Though it might not be the best time right now, he said. I'm gonna see if I can talk to him later. That's not a problem, honestly. Nobody else that's online is really anyone that I specifically want or feel the need to talk to.
You want to go talk to fucking Yussie about
the big Yussie,
dips in the
bro.
world?
The big Yussie about his trap makings and how he started to lose his mind over it. Okay. Do you have something to do, or do you have time?
I have time, but I think I'm gonna go over to Dumb just to... What do you call it?
That's fine.
I'm gonna, go over to Dumb. I need to give him something, and then I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can wait.
my-
I don't mind.
What do you call it? My chat's saying that people would be interested in seeing you talk to them about something.
To
'Cause I think-
Nim?
Yeah, he's probably the only other person that has a decent introspective of it. Like he's all casual with it, so you won't get like a lore, or like not like a lore, but like more so like a very cryptic answer.
Okay. I know Nim's prone to kill people for energy, but
Oh yeah, no, definitely like stay. I mean, stay here. You don't have tracking items on you.
true.
But yeah.
I
Sounds
might
like
talk
just
to
talking to him.
Nim, but I will probably first contact him without being live, just so that he knows what's
You can
coming.
just shoot him a DM.
Yeah.
I could just. One sec. All right.
What do you just do?
Give him a sec. Maybe just genuinely wants to respond or not. Alright.
Oops.
Am I fucking stupid? I'm genuinely like. What did I just even say?
Are you okay, dog?
Sorry, I just had like an aneurysm. I'll let him know.
Okay.
What do you call it? Whenever you want to, yeah, talk to him. Good talk. We'll continue this in a second. I'm gonna go talk.
Okay. Okay, well, fuck it. Chat. Let's voice chat. Invite in vivo. Didn't expect
Hey,
Q
buddy.
to. Hey, Nem, what's up, man? Sorry, I did not expect Q
Not
to set
much.
that up. I was like, oh, I'll message Nem after stream and we can prepare something for a different day. But he was like, no, I got that easy. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm not gonna do you believe in destiny your ass. Don't, no sweat.
Stop. You don't understand what I went through that day, Kantje. It was bad. It was bad.
Hello there, Nem. It's nice to have a formal one-on-one with you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, how do I word this for you? I'd like to believe that as one of the guests, I kind of am here for a reason and I have something to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I've kind of
Mm-hmm.
gone to realize that, you know, Muggum and Will are currently gone, right?
Yeah.
Lord knows
no.
where they are. And I kind of came to realize that even though they are gone, like the mega team that is Horizon plus all of their allies is still running around. So
Yeah.
I really wanted to know why or how Bliss just kind of corrupts people to want to form the most powerful like alliances and to be the strongest in the server. And I don't know, Q told me that you were someone I could have a good conversation about that with. I'm genuinely
I
exclusively here
guess.
to get your perspective. I'm not here to I mean, even if I was here to lure you in, what am I gonna do, bro? You'll quick drop me in a minute. Like I'm no threat. So I'm just here to
Stop. Don't say that, bro.
I'm just
But
genuinely
yeah.
curious about yeah, about like what is your perspective on that? Do you say that you have like that urge to at least become either more wealthy or more powerful in any way? You've been here for a bit.
Yeah, no, I used to be in Horizon too
Oh
until
shit.
I left. Yeah, no, 'cause you know, whatchamacallit. I wouldn't say Bliss
Mhm.
corrupts people.
Mhm.
It's more the mythic items, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
The maces, the dragon egg,
Mhm.
those one of a kind gems, you know, all that fun stuff.
Mhm.
The reason Horizon, you know, has like a mega alliance right now is they just want more, you know what I mean? That's why I left the team and started doing my own thing. Um, I don't
Huh.
know.
So you left it because you didn't want to chase after that same goal. Like you were like, nah. You know what?
No.
Fuck those mythics. I don't want any of them.
Well, I want the mythics, but
Mhm.
not in a way you'd think, I guess. I personally want to remove them, if that makes sense. The server used to be decently fine until, you know, those items got introduced, and
Mhm.
I don't know, it definitely changes people. Like, Dolphin used to be my closest teammate on this server until, you know, the maces got introduced and the only netherite set and the dragon egg. It gets to people, I guess. I don't know. But yeah.
Mhm. Hmm. Okay. And um, how do I word this? So before you left, like, was there
Mm-hmm.
some kind of realization? Like, did you realize like what the fuck am I doing, bro? Or was it just more like like a casual decline? Like, I don't like what Dolphin's doing. Like, were you ever chasing that same dream Dolphin is after, or was it always like you didn't look the same way, and at some point it's just like it was just a straw that broke the camel's back, and you left?
Um, at first, I'll admit I was chasing the items, but it wasn't really for me. It was like, you know, I'm trying to be a good teammate.
Yeah.
Let me help out my teammates. You know, if
Mm-hmm.
Dolphin wants the mace, I'm gonna help, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But there definitely was a decline of, I don't know, there were multiple, like Dolphin scamming Womax for the dragon egg, Dolphin wanting to break Silvasaur's gem, which sadly in the moment I did help with Ghana, but
But you do regret
I
it.
regret it a lot.
I see.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
do. I tried patching it up with Silvasaur, but no, I don't know. There's so much you can do after you break someone's gem, I guess.
No, fair point. Yeah, like I mean, at least you understand that. Like you're not pissed at him for not forgiving you. You know?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were definitely moments. Like at first, I was on the same timing as Dolphin. I did, like backstab people that trusted me, I guess, just to get that slight power in the
Yeah.
moment. But like I don't know. I like to think I'm on some different timing now, like I'm trying to do what's right, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah.
Huh. That's so interesting. Sorry, it's you have to fully understand that I'm here with the perspective of somebody who's trying to figure out why this entire server seems so hell-bent on like kind of permanently killing each other. And then there's just the
Yeah.
occasional like loose cannon that, and Q and Silva have kind of always felt like their own duo even when Storms was around. And now that Storms is gone, they're pretty much entirely separated from the rest of the server. Like they do their own thing, they don't mess with people much. And
Yeah.
and then there's you. You were so tapped into that. Like you were chasing that power as well. If not for
Yeah.
yourself, then for the alliance you had with Dolphin. And then you just decided, nah, enough is enough. I'm out.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, that shows a spine, Nim. Like, I gotta give it to you. You seem to have more free will than a lot of other people on this damn server do.
Thanks.
Like,
I like to think
yeah.
I do.
I mean, it definitely feels that way. How I put it with Q earlier as well. He gave me kind of a rundown on how like the server kind of functions and stuff. And how I put it with Q is that, like, to live a life the way Muggum and Dolphin do, that must be the saddest fucking person on the planet. Like, you gotta be some of the saddest
yeah.
people
Oh, yeah.
to want to chase after that power permanently.
Yeah.
So what is your, can I ask, and like if you have something you don't want to share, then please don't share it. Like I'm not, again, I you have no reason to trust me, right? I spawned in randomly one day and now I'm here asking everyone questions. But what's your plan? What are you doing now? What's your goal?
Well, I don't know. I'm just at the moment I'm kind of, following the wave, if that makes sense. I can't really do much because the only two mythics out there right now is the gem Quackidus has and the gem Storms has.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't know. I don't really want to go for Quackidus. I really like the guy. So, I don't know. I like to think he knows what he's doing with that gem, He doesn't seem to be
He's
going
not a
on
complete
power
idiot.
trip.
He's not a complete idiot. No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, exactly. And for someone who's been here for, I think tomorrow is the 2-year anniversary of this
Oh,
server.
damn.
Yeah, no, I'd like to think, Q knows what he's doing, I
Yeah.
guess. Storms, on the other hand, he's definitely going out of his way to kill people for no reason, jumping Pika at spawn while he was building,
Yeah.
all that stuff, so
No,
I really do
that's
want to look
exactly
into
it.
that.
I find it so interesting that it's not the mythics themselves that inherently corrupt someone. It's the way, or I guess the decisions someone tends to make with them. I guess some people are just more prone to like resist that call for hunger and to want to grow in power more, which is so interesting to
yeah.
me. Huh. Yeah, you're an interesting individual on that front, because so the other two people that I'm very interested in talking to, sadly Mug'em, hopefully I'd never get to. I have no idea where he is. Like, God be my witness, I hope his soul never returns to bliss ever again. Let that man stay vaulted. But the other person is dumb, and the reason why I'm so interested in talking to dumb currently is because he's after Q's gem. Like, they've had friendly fades, but with the objective to kind of kill Q, so that if he succeeds, he gets the gem. Yeah. So dumb is an example of a guest who's kind of started on that bliss power trip feeling, and that's something that we've obviously not been able to see since like the most latest member joined bliss to begin with. So I want to talk to dumb at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really, yeah, dude, I'm so sorry to take you away from whatever it is you were doing. I just really wanted to ask you some questions. You seem like a very interesting person to chat about. Yeah, I mean, if there's anything I can do to return the favor, or if you have any questions left over for me, then please never be afraid to message me. And as Q put it, if you ever want a lore farm, I'm right here, bro. No sweat.
Hey, if you need me, I got you, bro.
I bet. Sounds good. Yeah, I told you I wasn't about to ask you if you believe in destiny or not. I'm just trying to analyze this server for what it is.
I got jumped 2 frames after I heard that question, bro. This is so chopped.
Nah, don't worry. If I ever jump you, then know that you are always in an advantage, bro. You'll win that easy. Yes, you've got none to worry about.
Bro, you can't have that mindset, bro. You're a winner, Kantje. Don't be like that, man.
I'll be a winner if I somehow get to spend more time on this server, but I just had too little time to actually adapt yet, is the thing. But maybe one day.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, Nem. Who knows?
Hey, even though you got a little time, don't focus on the ending, buddy. It's about the ride, you know?
This is
not
true.
about the destination.
This is very true.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm gonna head out for now and let you kind of just come to your own conclusions. Hey, if you ever want to talk to me, mate, hit me up.
Hey, same goes both ways, bro.
Yes,
I got you.
All right, thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I see you, man.
Ta-ta. God, what an interesting... Hello there, everyone. So for the people that are kind of unaware, unlike how someone like Storms and Q and Silva do their lore on Bliss, you are a character in my story as well together. I'm chilling with you all, and I'm kind of coming to conclusions with you. You are a direct participant in my analyzation of Bliss. So you get to talk to me, and I talk back. So that was kind of an out of character thing that I was talking about, but yeah. There we go. Okay. But I mean, obviously, I can't promise I always get to everyone's messages if there's a lot of people. Like, I will do my best, guys. I'll do my best, I promise. Okay. Sad me aside. Fucking, let's have to spawn. Do I have anything to take with me? Not really. I'm chilling. See what's happening at spawn. Kind of very little to do. A 4th lore farmer's hit the Bliss SMP. Not even a lore farmer, bro. I'm a lore distributor. They'd call me the lore boy. I created this shit, bro. Y'all ever heard of Showtime SMP? I ran that bitch. Nah, I'm low-key joking. Don't worry about it. I mean, I owe it to Q, Silva, and Storms for introducing the element to Bliss this heavily. I mean, look at what... Again, this is still out of character, y'all. But look at what Mug'em's currently doing, right? A man who would shy away from lore content is in an entire, like, alternate reality currently, like, running into shit from his own past. Like, as if that isn't genuine, just lore content, you know? Again, that's not anything negative to Mug'em. It's really cool, but it just goes to show how much Bliss as a server has kind of changed in the last couple of months. Okay. But as I said, my character doesn't know about any of that, obviously. I have no idea what is going on there. I have a, as the name of the title of the server, sorry, if the stream implies, I have a purpose and I have an objective. And I think the objective that I had today of figuring out why I'm here has been complete. And now my purpose is figuring out how to deal with this fucking corruption problem this server has. Oh, what? Q's fighting? Oh. Yo, if Q tells me that message, bro, I'm listening. You know, genuinely, unironically, you've reached basically all of the non-stream snipey conclusions that the Bliss lore analysis have. Well, that's actually... I'm actually impressed with myself about that. I didn't know I had that in me. Like, I've watched Bliss content before, and I've kind of kept up with the server, but not on a level that would allow me to, like, know all of that. But that's cool. That's very cool. Alright, anyway, the fucking facade, the mask's coming on, boom, we're in character now. Anyway, hello there, everyone. We're still thinking about all of this. So, I'm not going to make a journal. I'm not going to keep a journal. Nah, shouldn't name drop just yet. I said that I wasn't going to keep a journal this time. So I'm not going to keep a journal. I have to think. So, Storms is heretic. Storm still tries to kill people. Silva and Q are a duo that both and together control Aurate. Or Auratus, right? Because it's Quackatus, so it's Auratus. That's it. Sorry. And they have become so disattached from the main concept of this world that they are no longer under direct influence of the corruption that these gems possess. Okay. But then Dolphin is so interesting. She has nothing anymore. She has absolutely nothing. And yet, she still tries to get more. She could choose to walk away. But why does she choose to keep fighting? That's so fucked. Why would you do that to yourself? It's yeah, it feels like it's like a mind virus, right? It does. But it's probably not an actual virus, obviously. I mean, if this world had a virus, then I would have been infected immediately. Like, so it's clearly not an actual virus. But it's like, guys, do you have... So, for the people listening, I don't know how many of you there are. It differs per world, but for the people that are listening currently, have you guys ever heard of social algorithms? Or not? Is that something you guys are familiar with? Sort of. Okay. So my running theory currently is that Bliss has an unspoken social algorithm, one that you can participate in either by choice or by force. And for the people that don't participate in them, usually there's no rewards or benefits. So let's that's the running theory, okay? That's the running theory. So again, I'm gonna repeat it for everyone at home. So social algorithm, you either choose to participate or you get forced to participate, and for those who don't participate, there's no reward. Thus it feels punishing not to participate. Okay? Now, let's go over this. Dolphin has nothing. No special gem, no mace, no netherite. Well, I guess we all have netherite now, but no dragon egg, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And yet, she chooses to participate. Q and Silva have Oritus. They got that. I don't know how, but they got that. They got their hands on that. So, because they have managed to get their hands on something, they automatically no longer feel the pressure to participate in the algorithm, in the social game of Bliss, because they've won. They have something strong, they have something secure, they're just chilling, they're just being friends. They don't want more. They took enough of what they have. Storms has something and wants more, so he chooses to participate. Dolphin is forced to, because she has nothing. Storms chooses to, because he has something, and continues to partake in the game that is Bliss. Same for Muggum. Muggum chooses to participate. He has something, he wants more, he wants ultimate power, he chooses to continue. So the question is like, depending on what type of a person you are, you either choose to participate, you are forced to participate, or you choose not to participate and accept the fact that you don't possess any super strong magical artifacts, right? Dumb wants Q's gem, so Dumb chooses to participate. I don't give a shit because I'm a quick drop. I don't participate, and my punishment is I've got nothing. I've got nothing. But I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that because I'm too new. The server hasn't gotten to me yet. Nebula wants to participate. Nebula is forced to participate. Nebula's gem is on ruined. If she dies one more time, game over. The only way she's going to be able to get more energy is by participating and by killing people. So she's one of the people that is forced to participate in Bliss SMP and in its social game and in its algorithm. She has no choice. Pika chooses to participate. Yusai chooses to participate, though he's kind of just piss chilling. I think Yusai is kind of a joker. He does it just to have fun. But then what about Will? Because yes, you could say Will has something and thus chooses to participate. But if I'm not mistaken, Muggum is the stronger one of the two. So Will participating is also an act of self-preservation. Preservation. An attempt to get higher up the ladder. So that Muggum, may he one day become a threat, isn't an immediate threat to Will. Right? So whether Will chooses to or is forced to participate is up in the air. Muggum definitely chooses to, there's no denying that. Dolphin definitely chooses to, no denying that. Storms chooses to, there's no denying that either. Silva and Q don't participate anymore, and they've managed to luck out and get actually, like, a strong item in their possession. Okay. And the people that participate are proving the prophet right. Because by choosing to participate and still being in possession of these powerful items, it shows their greed and it shows that they want more. So then what does the Prophet think of Q and Silva? The Prophet must think Q and Silva are terrible people. Because they're directly proving his experiment wrong. The Prophet must fucking hate Q. And Silva, obviously. Do you think there's something inherently different about the people who choose to participate, even excluding the events that have informed their history? Yes. Yes, because Q and Silva both have a very long and detailed history on this server. I mean, Silva was part of Brotherhood, right? And yet Silva still has chosen to step out of the game. Whereas Dolphin, who also has a very lengthy history on Bliss and has nothing, chooses to continue. So I think that there is an inherent difference in the people themselves. Maybe the Prophet doesn't hate them because he sees them as anomalies in his experiment, but wouldn't that just be like spitting in the face of a god? If the Prophet's entire purpose for Bliss is to show how greedy humans can get, then people like Quackitas and Silva, who are just trying to have a good time as long as they're here and make friends, are a direct counter argument to the Prophet's theory of that greed by absolute power corrupts absolutely. I think the Prophet must hate Q and Silva. I don't think there's any other way. I think he has to despise both of them. Maybe that's why the guests are here. Maybe the guests are here because he's so tired of Q and Silva having their hands on an item as powerful as Oritus. And he wants to see it change, so he invited new people in an attempt to take it away from them. Could you imagine? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if the Prophet's goal could also be finding the anomalies. But the thing is, I find the idea of treating the Prophet like a scientist flawed, because scientists believe in a theory that they set out and are okay with the idea of being proven wrong. Gods, like which the Prophet is apparently supposed to be, must despise being proven wrong, because this is the world that they created. Like, a god's ego pretty much automatically has to be sky high. But if the Prophet is interested, I'd be surprised. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying I'd be very surprised if the Prophet is actually interested. I believe there's room for it to differ. I would be very egotistical myself if I don't believe there's room to differ, but my hypothesis currently states that no. So again, I'm not saying I'm right. My hypothesis is that no, the Prophet must hate Q and Silva because Q and Silva go against directly everything that so far this Prophet has shown to care and believe in. Do you think the Prophet wants people to be greedy to prove that he's correct? No. I think the Prophet wants people to be greedy so that the server continues to have a constant state of cause and effect. Otherwise, you enter a state of inertia, and a world in inertia is doomed to end anyway. We've seen that happen countless of times before across the, all of the other worlds that are out there. A world in a state of inertia will at some point end. That is inevitable. Why do you think Bliss Season 3 has gone on for 2 fucking years? It's never ending. There is a constant state of What are you doing right now? I'm just flying around to think. I like clearing my head in disguise. It makes me feel a lot bigger than I actually am. It makes me feel comfortable. So, Bliss has had constant fights and wars and battles and progression, and because of that the season went on forever. A server that doesn't have that type of a system would sooner enter a state of inertia and thus sooner end up dead and abandoned. I think that is a fair hypothesis. Q would be so pissed at me if he sees me doing this. I'm wasting all of his rockets, but I'm just having too much fun just flying around, bro. I don't know, I need to talk to Dumb. I want to talk to Dumb. Again, God be my witness, I hope he never returns to this world for the better of it, but I want to talk to Muggum if he comes back. Maybe Will as well. Will would be a nice person to talk to. Do you have any theories on the purpose of the Juggernauts at the end of the last progression? No, I don't. I don't. That's a fucking amazing argument. I have to think about that for, like, longer than just now. I'd have to think about that for a bit. The Juggernauts, what is their point? I feel like a server to work, you can create a normal boring survival, but if you find a better place... I do feel like before talking to Muggum, you should talk to Will. Yeah, probably. I want to talk to Will first, because I want to... Because I think that Will is going to... Muggum is going to be dead honest with me, and I think Will is going to lie to himself more than he'll lie to me in our conversation. And I want to hear how much Will gets Muggum wrong. Not, again, hypothesis of those two being that Muggum and Will do not have a friendship. They have a bond that is brought together by chains, not trust. So I want to see if Muggum and Will truly understand each other. And I think Muggum is going to be dead honest with me, and I think Will is going to, like, tell me things that are untrue, but he believes that they are true. What is this server, by the way? This is Bliss SMP. Whoops. Server where we all get magical gems. And I'm a guest on it. And I wasted no time. I'm instantly lore farming, baby. Yeah, no, I think that's, oh god. Oof. I think that's my reasoning for wanting to talk to Will first and then Muggum. Will talking to Silversaur again be a bad shout? I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think Silva is just going to give me a lot of the same answers that Q did. And I love Silva, and I would love to talk to him, but I want to make sure that when I talk to him, I make sure that, like, the interaction is unique and doesn't just yield the same answers as Q's conversation did. So, yes, I'll probably talk to Silva at some point, but I'm not sure if right now is the shout. Maybe it is, I don't know. Never mind. Don't got a choice. Silva has more sight on the mind virus than Muggum. Maybe yes, probably, but I don't care about the past of... Oh, great. I don't really care about Muggum's past, I care about his present. Oh. I'm not fixing Muggum's past, that's not changing. Damn. I'm sorry to realize that the microphone influence streamers and creators is small. Yeah, it's not that big of a community. Shit. Since Pika is trying to run a superhero, would it be a stretch to say he's an escape from the system that the Prophet set up for this world? No, because I completely believe Pika is just bullshitting and wants to get his hands on one of the stronger gems eventually. I'll be so for real with you. I think Pika is lying through his teeth with every word he speaks. Oh, I accidentally alt-tabbed. Cool. I think Pika is lying. Like, just straight-faced lying. And I have so much confidence in that. Oh no. Okay, cool. So many perspectives. Yeah, but I don't have an infinite amount of time, and I want to like come to my conclusion before I run out of time. Again, like, there's a reason why I am here, everyone. I'm not just a guest on Bliss. I have a purpose, I have a reason, and I definitely have a mission that I want to complete before it's too late. Gotta sprinkle in a little bit of character lore, right? Can't just be about Bliss in of its own. How do you plan to stop the cycle from repeating again? I don't think I can. My goal isn't to stop the cycle. My goal is to send someone into the next world with the knowledge I have now, or I gain while I'm here. I'm not a superhero. I'm not a god. I'm a human. I'm limited by what I can, and I'm limited by the time I was given to spend in this realm. If I can save even one person who's going to go to the next world after this, all of my time spent here will have been worth it. All of it. Even if I die. I don't care. I'm here to help the next world, not save this one. As you guys put it, I'm a guest. I'm disposable. There's a billion of me. If I go, someone else will take my place. But there's only a limited amount of people that are actual members of this server. They are the ones that matter. I don't. Q. Hello. No, he's staring at a cow. What's the cow do to you?
Sorry, I'm messaging Hazel. Hey, bro.
No, you're all good. How did the fate go?
With the dumb one? Or
No, I thought you fought Hazel.
Oh yeah, I did, and then she got fucking bingy, and then I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I
Wait.
just kind of like stalled for a bit.
She got binges in like to help out.
Yeah.
Right. I see. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Interesting. I actually ended up talking to Nem. Funnily enough.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Good. Better than I expected. He seemed chill.
Hmm.
Q, can I ask you a question?
Hmm.
And this might be more of a Storms question, so please be careful. I might betray you. You never know. On a real note, though. This is just a question from the perspective of someone who's temporarily here. I mean, who knows? Maybe not, but... No, I'm kidding. On a real note. You agree with me when I say that your life here matters more than mine, right?
I think everyone's lives matter like a decent bit.
Interesting. Okay. Because in my perspective, I think you count for a lot more than I do. Because I'm not here forever, and you are.
If you think of yourself as lower than other people, you're
No,
gonna get yourself in a complex.
No, don't worry. I don't think I'm lower than you. I think that, like, as a person, I stand equal to you. But, like, I think the concept of, like, not trading lives is kind of foolish. Because in certain scenarios, a singular person is just more important in that moment. Although they are the same, because they are both people. And I think in this specific situation, you are more important than I am. Even if that sounds like I'm gonna get a depression arc, I'm not. I'm just dead ass, like, in the grand scheme of things of this world, you as a person matter more than I do because you'll be here after this is all over, and I will not. So
I think, like, oh wait, hey bro.
I fixed it.
Oh.
You fixed it?
I think. I need you to test it real quick. Not yet. No!
That shit is way too laggy, twin.
I haven't reloaded it. Okay, there
Hello.
you go. Hello.
We're lore farming.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh shit. I'm trying to fix a kind of a crazy bug right now. Alright, go ahead and use it.
Wait.
It's gonna nerf your range, but like I genuinely don't think that there's no way that this range that you're about to get is enough. Bro.
Wait.
It was hidden in an entirely different class, but there was a config for it, so it was kind of easy. But yeah, it's time based, like I thought. And boy, the chain lasts 45 seconds before it even starts reeling.
Jesus.
All right, go ahead and shoot it whenever.
Wait.
Okay, bro.
One sec.
How are you flying? No, I'm kidding. Is it too meta to lore farm with an admin? Yeah, I think it's too meta to lore farm while the admin is standing right next to us, guys.
You gonna shoot it?
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Oh wait, no, give it. Yeah. So here's the bug. You've literally just permanently set the cooldown to 5 seconds.
Oh.
I can't fire it anymore.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to restart the server.
Ooh.
Wait. Oh my god, bro. I hate this plugin, bro. Okay, what the hell? Okay, now it just lasts like 2 seconds. Oh my god, bro. Alright, give me a minute. I'll be back and see if I can fix that without having to, like, disrupt everybody.
See you
Ow.
soon.
Ow.
Sorry, I just gonna get that up.
Okay.
I was gonna say though, what do you call it? Don't diminish your worth down to just like being less than me just because you have less time left. That shouldn't be your whole like. That shouldn't be like your kind of worth is the time you have left, because I'm already dealing with someone else who has a whole complex of the time he has left.
What, you are?
And it's
Who?
like, I think it's still got a lot of issues, and I just think that, like, I think one of them is that he doesn't have the time to fix all of them.
God, if I was a therapist, I could make $1 billion on this server, bro. Oh my god.
1,000,000%.
Oh, I could be so rich if I became a
could be
therapist.
so damn
Oh
rich.
my god. I'd be so done with life. Go on, sorry.
Once again, it's like, I think, what do you call it? Everything that you do, every action that you take has value. It's like you are, like, to me and to a lot of people, just like one and the same as like a normal member. And
Okay.
that's not going to change. Anyways, what do you call it though? Going back to it, what was your question?
Well, I don't know if I have another question. I think that was it.
Or was it more just a statement?
Well, my question was whether or not you'd agree with me on that, and you clearly don't, which is
Yeah.
interesting.
Mm.
Which is good.
I'm gonna be honest,
I'm happy that you have a different opinion than me. It's good. Nem was very chill. He clearly seemed a bit confused by why I was asking my questions, but that's fine. Not everybody has to know why I'm here. I don't know. It was very interesting to speak to someone who disattached themselves from somebody so deep in that like level of corruption.
I don't know. It just, you leave someone that you've been with like that for so long, it's still, that person still leaves marks of who they were in you.
Yeah, no, definitely. I could definitely sense that Nem, like, although he could very clearly explain to me why he no longer sided with Dolphin, there was definitely still a sense of who he was. And like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just in his voice every once in a while, that like tremble that kind of was like, I don't know. Are you sure you're confident in your choice? I mean, I think he made the right choice, but does he think he made the right choice is the question. That's interesting.
Fair point, fair point.
Yeah. But yeah.
Alright, I gotta fucking chit chat with goddamn Hazily, so.
Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. for me. I should hop off. I have a question for you though. Do you think that maybe not tomorrow, but later down this week, you could take me to a couple of places in this world where a fight kind of went down that may
What, like a history lesson?
Sort of. More like maybe 2 or 3 points in this world where a fight happened that really determined the future of this server.
Okay.
Just
can
2
do
or
that.
3
I can look into
locations
those.
should be enough, and then I might be able to kind of get a sense of what I'm dealing with. Because I don't know when fucking, again, God be my witness, I hope they never come back, but I have a feeling we'll be seeing Muggum and Will again. And I really want to talk to Will and Muggum, but before I do that, I want to know exactly what went down in their history. I want to kind of visit. As I said, I'm an unbiased perspective of all of Blitz Season 3, which means that I need to be taken to some of the core moments and core events that took place on this server.
Okay. I can do that. I can get some places written down.
Okay, cool. Good. Yeah, in that
But
case, but that doesn't have to be tomorrow. We can do it some other time. I've got a couple other people I want to talk to first anyway, so we should be fine with that. We have time.
There is one thing though.
Mm-hmm.
You owe me, bro.
I do owe you. I do.
I did hear when the little feature on Twitch that lets you rate people. It's just a little thing that would be kind of fun.
Fine. I guess if somebody who already has partnered, it really doesn't matter who I rate now, does it?
Just I'm a little bit greedy.
You go get out. I'm gonna end up talking to myself for a minute or four, and then I'll maybe you'll have a couple new people watching you very soon.
Bar. Then I shall see you in a tiny bit. It was a good conversation. It's a good conversation. My chat was loving it.
Yes, it was a very good chat. Q, thank you very much for helping out.
Oh, good, man.
All right.
Then
Are you staying here? You're leaving, right?
I'm gonna go talk to
Yes.
Hazel, so I will
Alright.
see you in a
Talk
bit.
to you another day,
Barry.
mate.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
It doesn't even connect to the ground anymore. This gem
Oh.
is genuinely useless now.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Alright, I'm just flying this way.
God, he's such a troll. I love the guy. Well, that's interesting. Oh. Okay. I'm very sorry, Q, but I'm going to disagree with you on the instance of whether or not we are of equal value, though I believe that we are the same and we matter equally as much. You are of infinitely more worth to this world than I am, and I will stand by that. I'm sorry to lie to you to your own face, but a little white lie never hurt anyone, right? Okay. Anyway. Oh, fuck. I guess I'm gonna head out for now and think to myself and come back some other day, since they're also about to literally kill the server. Ah, it's over. Alright, well, I'm very sorry, Q, and I hope that the next time I speak to you, we will agree with one another again. But further ado, until we meet again.